Welcome back to another one of my Fiverr review videos. I've got videos on reviewing Fiverr logo services and Fiverr naming services, so here's a link to that playlist if you're interested to check it out later. In this video, I'm going to review 3 separate product description writers on Fiverr that I've used for my own jewelry from Tiny Hands Jewelry as the guinea pigs for this test. These are products that are newer in my shop and I just never got around to getting good descriptions written for them. I wrote them myself and they are terrible. They're boring, it's not benefit-oriented copy, it doesn't tell a story, and there's just no personality or brand coming through there. So I thought this would be a good opportunity for me to finally get some better copy written and then share that process and results with you at the same time. If you're anything like me and you find writing product descriptions a real struggle, I hope you'll find this video helpful because my hope is to show you just how easy it is to fix this product description problem, and that's with hiring someone professional to write it for you. Now, I know a lot of people freak out when I say the words hire help because we think it's going to be super expensive, but it's really not. I hired 3 sellers to write descriptions for me, and on average, they cost $7.50 per product description of about 150 words each. And consider also that product descriptions are kind of set it and forget it sort of things in your business, like your product photos. Once you've done a good job with them, it's unlikely you'll need to change it again later in the future. Most of the product descriptions in my shop at tinyhandsonline.com were written many years ago. So I would definitely look at this as an investment and not a cost. So without further ado, let's head on over to my computer and we can check out who I hired, what products I had them write product descriptions for, and what the results are. All right, here we are on the Fiverr website, and I've just searched product descriptions in the search bar, and we are seeing the first page of search results. As you can see, there is a ton of gigs that you can choose from, and just like I've mentioned in my previous Fiverr review videos, I like to look at more or less 3 things before I decide who I want to work with. So I look at reviews and ratings, I look at price point, and if possible, I like to look for samples of work from that seller. So we're going to scroll through the results here, and as you can see, it is an abundance of sellers that have 5-star ratings. So for anyone who has less than 5 stars, it's less likely that I will choose to work with that person. So at that point, now that we know that 5-star ratings is our benchmark, then the next step is, what is your budget? So some of these listings, they start at $15, some of them start at $5. So it really just depends on what you're able to afford. For this project, I had 5 product descriptions that I wanted to test, and I wanted to see what I could get with an under $10 budget. So let me jump on over to a different tab here to show you the 3 different writers that I chose to work with. So the first one is Freelance Mama, and she has a lot of different gigs here, and the one that I bought was this one right here for $5. She has amazing seller ratings, and she has obviously done a ton of work on Fiverr, so I feel like I can definitely trust her. So with Freelance Mama, I had her write a product description for my Pick Your Own Charms necklace set. I have a really bare bones product description here that I wrote to myself. It is barely anything on there. It's literally just 1 sentence, and I don't know if any of you guys can relate to this, but I've seen a lot of other shops out there who have product descriptions like this, just 1 sentence, and it's not doing your products any justice. So let's have a look at what Freelance Mama wrote for me. And this is the first time that I'm also reviewing this, so let's read it out loud together. Show your sweet side everywhere you go with the Pick Your Own Charms necklace set. These realistic handmade miniature versions of your favorite sweet treats look and smell good enough to eat. So good you'll have to resist the temptation and enjoy the aromas from each. Choose a scrumptious strawberry ice cream cone, pizza slice, s'mores cake, even bacon. It comes with a necklace chain of your choosing, plus you can pick 3 charms to wear together or separately to add a tasty vibe to your accessories. Every charm features a metal ring to make it easy to swap on and off the necklace chain for speedy accessorizing. Made from non-toxic materials, these sweet designs are going fast. Each is made to order on a first-come, first-served basis, so get yours to put your sweetest fashion forward first. That's so much better than anything that I could come up myself. It may not be like 100% on brand, and there might be some things that I would change in here, like I would not put a hyphen in the word handmade, but it's looking really good here. I would literally just copy and paste this and put it directly on my website. It's interesting because when you hire writers to write product descriptions for you, because they're not the makers of the product, they are able to take a step back and look at your product in a more objective light. So for example, the metal ring, basically the jump ring on each charm, I would probably spend way too much time overthinking how to communicate that every charm comes on a jump ring. But someone like a third-party outsider writer that you hire is able to think of this more objectively and can put in words how this feature is beneficial to the customer. Basically, she's able to take a somewhat mundane and process-based piece of information and present that in an appealing way to the customer. So I'm pretty happy with this. Let's move on to check out the next writer that I hired. The next writer I hired is Amy V Wright. I think she probably hasn't been selling on Fiverr for as long as Freelance Mama, so she hasn't done as much work, but whatever work she has done, it seems like she's done a really good job. She has great reviews, and the product that I got from her is I will write engaging Etsy product descriptions for $10. And the product that I had her write was for this create your own scented charm bracelet. So let's see what Amy V Wright wrote for this product. Sweeten up your life with this beautiful charm bracelet by Tiny Hands, handcrafted for realistic perfection with polymer clay. Each delicious charm is scented with high-quality, non-toxic fragrance oils that smell just as realistic and delectable as the charm looks. Highlighted by delicate pink Swarovski crystals and pearls, the stunning silver plate chain is ideal for displaying all of your favorite treats. With a choice of up to 5 charms like strawberry donut, rainbow cupcake, pretzel, and even a fried egg, your customizable bracelet will have one-of-a-kind elegance that shows off your unique tastes. An adorable gift for a friend or a loved one, each cute charm bracelet is gift-wrapped, complete with a ribbon on top of a darling gift box. Each charm is between 3/4 of an inch and 1 1/4 inch, and the chain is 6.5 inches with a 2-inch extension available. Your happiness is 100% guaranteed with this stylish and delightful personalized charm bracelet for girls. Oh, I actually feel like the voice that Amy V Wright writes in is a lot more aligned to my Tiny Hands brand. Now that I have something to compare the first writer with, I felt like the first writer for my brand specifically was maybe her writing was a little bit more disjointed and it didn't flow as well as Amy V Wright's writing. So between those two, this one is my favorite. Let me know what you think in the comments. One thing I really like that Amy V Wright does is she doesn't just talk about the product, which is in this first paragraph, but she does also talk about, who is this product for, how it's packaged, as well as kind of touching on our business policies, which we do have a happiness guarantee. I think those are definitely great points that you can touch on in a product description, because these are things that you might put on your about page, but not every customer is going to read your about page. So it is useful to have this directly in your product description. Overall, this feels like a much more perfect fit for my product and my brand compared to the first product description. Having said that, the first product description was also, I thought, super amazing. Now let's look at the third writer that I hired. Now this third writer, just to preface, I have personally worked with this writer for a lot of my product descriptions in the last few years. So I know her work, I know she does really great work, and I wanted to show you what that looks like. So the seller is Red Dragon Tattoo on Fiverr. So the gig that I bought from Red Dragon Tattoo is this one. I will write you a batch of product descriptions starting at $5. I'm going to click into this so you can see more details about what I mean when I say she's super affordable. So at the standard price point for just $5, she will write for you 500 words of descriptions. That can be divided however you wish. That means if you have 5 different products and you want her to write 5 different product descriptions for each of them at 100 words each, she can do that for you. Or if you have 2 products and you wanted them to be a little bit longer and have 250 words of descriptions each, she can do that for you as well. So it's an amazing bang for buck right there. So for Red Dragon Tattoo, I ended up giving her these product listings. The Create Your Own Scented Food Jewelry Earrings, and just like with my other product listings, they don't have an amazing product description as is, which is why I think they need help. And then we have the Necklace of the Month Club, but shame on me, it doesn't have the best product description. And the third product is for my State Fair product set. So this includes the Scented Cotton Candy Charm, Corn Dog Charm, and Snow Cone Charm. And it all comes in one necklace. So let's have a look at what Red Dragon Tattoo has written for us. So for the very first product, the Create Your Own Scented Food Jewelry Earrings. So for that product, just like the bracelet and the Pick Your Own Charm necklace set from the very first seller, these are mix and match, kind of make your own products, right? So I wanted to give each of them somewhat of a similar product like that, because in a way it's a little bit more vague. And that way we can kind of review them on a more even playing ground. So let's read the first one. Looking forward to the carnival to get your hands on a sticky snow cone, counting down the hours till morning for your daily donut, longing for the crisp air of autumn so you can sit around a campfire toasting and eating s'mores. Everyone has a tasty treat that they look forward to grabbing when they can, each with its own unique textures, colors, tastes, and smells. And in the meantime, before you grab your next snack, you can carry a bit of it with you, wearing one of these customized scented food jewelry earrings. With dozens of food jewelry charms to choose from, ranging from corn dogs and pretzels to sweet cotton candy and French macaroons, there is no food you cannot represent with this jewelry. Each charm comes with the option of personalization with a jewel of your choice available in 8 different colors, including red, yellow, purple, pink, green, brown, blue, or even clear, giving your earrings an extra bit of flair. Oh wow, so I feel like reading that, and you can let me know what you think in the comments, but I felt like reading that it reads very creatively. The way that she opens with this section here, I thought that's a very strong hook. And it really grabs you in. So she really does come in with a little bit of flair with her creative writing. So I think between the 3 writers, she's probably the most creative. However, I do still think the second writer is a lot more on brand in terms of the voice that she adopted when writing. So let's read the second product description here for the Necklace of the Month Club. Your mood, humor, and sense of style can change on any given day, so why should your accessories always remain the same? Represent the general sweetness that makes up who you are, or just decorate yourself with your favorite snacks each and every month with the Necklace of the Month Club monthly subscription. This subscription service will send you a new surprise food necklace each month for 1 year, with the different months boasting different themes to keep things fresh. With themes of pie, candy, donut, state fair food, fruit, breakfast, and beyond, you'll never be short a cute necklace to add some eclectic flair to your daily looks. The scents used in these food necklace charms are real and present enough to easily smell without being overpowering or unpleasant, making it more than just a piece of jewelry and instead turning it into a sensory experience. You only pay for the subscription one time to receive the surprise of a new necklace every month. Okay, so I think my only issue, this was really good. My only issue was probably just some of the features mentioned here. So for example, my Necklace of the Month subscription, it doesn't just last for 1 year, it actually lasts for up to 4 years. So that's just an easy change I can make the change for, and that's not something that I would blame the writer at all, because she just doesn't know. based on the information that I sent her of my product listing, she's doing the best she can with the information that I gave her, right? And then another piece of information too was that she mentions here that you only pay for the subscription one time. And that's not true for this product. I do have a 12-month prepay necklace of the month club option, and that's where you just pay once and then you just keep receiving the packages every month. But this one is you have to pay every month. Anyway, those are super minute details that I'm really nitpicking right now. Again, I do think Red Dragon Tattoo has a much more creative style compared to the other two writers. And then let's move on to the third one here. As soon as your feet hit the grassy fairgrounds in the summer, you immediately get hit with the tempting aromas of the favorite fare. Deep-fried savory corn dogs pull you in one direction while a refreshing iced snow cone tugs you in the other. Somewhere in between the two stands, the wisps of cotton candy being spun up draw you in, and in the end, you'll probably go with all three. Why? Because the carnival only comes around once a year and you want to take advantage of that. In between State Fair arrivals, you can still enjoy all of your favorite fair food with the State Fair set. And then she names the product. The scented jewelry set comes with a total of 3 food necklace varieties, including a corn dog with yellow mustard, pink cotton candy on a stick, and a rainbow snow cone that will bring you back to your fondest carnival memories. Each one is attached to an 18-inch sterling silver plated ball chain for durability. I really love that Red Dragon Tattoo tells a story with your products and really puts you in that experience that is ultimately what my products are good for. I think from a perspective of selling, I think this is going to be super effective. If I were to send this back to the writer to make any revisions, it would maybe be to add maybe a little bit more detail about the scents themselves, because I think that's another area of the product that can really be explored and could be really attractive to the customer to learn or read more about. So overall, I am actually really happy with the end results of all of the product descriptions that I got from the different writers. Every writer is going to come to the table with a different style. So my recommendation for you, if you're not sure yet, is to just hire one person on a test run for just one product and see if they are a person that you can work with and that jives with your brand and your products. It is possible to find a writer that just gets what your product is about and who it's for and is able to really present your product in the best way with their words. But honestly, all of these product descriptions are way better than anything that I could come up with myself. And even if I tried to do it myself, it would probably take so much of my time, and your time is worth money too. So I highly recommend that you outsource your product descriptions if that's something that has been half-baked on your site, or if it's not even done and you struggle writing descriptions like I do. Definitely check out Fiverr for some really great writing help. And there you have it. I hope that inspires you to get your own product descriptions outsourced so you can finally give your amazing products the best chances of being sold with amazing product descriptions. Because we all know that one-liner product description that you've got right now probably isn't doing you any good right now. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget this was totally free for you to watch, so give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. That will really help this video get seen by more people. And then subscribe to this channel if you want more handmade business tips. Stay on to watch this next video on the screen, and thank you so much for watching.